Every entrepreneur dreams of having a business coach, someone who can give them clarity, help them make better decisions, and push them to the next level. But here's the problem. Most business coaches cost thousands of dollars a month, and they're not available when you need the most. Not at 11 p.m. when you're stuck on a strategy, not at 6 a.m. when you're planning your day. But what if you could have a coach on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, ready to give you frameworks, feedback, and perspective instantly? That's exactly what AI can do for you right now. And in this video, I'll show you how to use AI as your 24/7 business coach. Hi, my name is Del Denny. I help entrepreneurs scale their business and their life by combining systems, productivity, and AI. And before we dive in, if you want more strategies like this every week, make sure you subscribe to my channel right now. Hit that button so you don't miss the tools, the prompts, the frameworks that will keep you performing at your best. All right, let's get into it. All right. So why AI is the future of coaching? Now, coaching has always been about two things: perspective and accountability. A great coach asks powerful questions. They challenge your assumptions. They help you to see blind spots, and they guide you towards clarity. Now, AI can deliver that perspective piece instantly. It can brainstorm strategies. It can role play conversations. It can outline business models. It can summarize complex information into clear next steps. Is AI perfect? No, but it's fast and it's available 24/7, and it's only getting better. This doesn't replace human coaching entirely, but it gives you a tool that most entrepreneurs are ignoring. And if you know how to use it, it becomes a superpower. Now, let's talk about how setting up AI as your business coach is so important right now. So, step one is mindset. We have to stop seeing AI as a chatbot. We have to start seeing it as a thinking partner. So here's how you set it up. Define the role. Don't just ask random questions. Tell AI who it is for you. So an example, act as a business coach with 20 years of experience in scaling companies, marketing, and leadership. The more specific you are, the sharper the answers are. Then you have to define your goals. So coaching is goal driven. If you don't have clarity on what you want, you'll get generic answers. Write out your 90-day goals. Write out your revenue targets. Write out the problems you're trying to solve. Build a feedback loop. After AI gives you advice, tell it what you tried, what worked, what didn't. That way coaching gets sharper every time, just like real coaching. Now, if you want AI to coach you, you also need to ask the right questions too. So here are 5 prompts you can start using today. Prompt 1, this is for clarity, okay? Act as my business coach. Ask me 5 powerful questions to clarify my top priority for the next 90 days, okay? Huge prompt right there. Here's another prompt for you, and this is for strategy. Act as my business coach. Given my goal of blank, whatever your goal is, outline 3 strategies with pros and cons for each. Great prompt. Prompt 3, this is a role-playing prompt. Pretend you're an investor I'm pitching to. Challenge me with tough questions and give me feedback on my answers. Great one. Prompt 4, this has to do with systems. I'm struggling to manage my team. Create a simple weekly accountability system I can use to track progress. Fantastic way to create a system. And here's the 5th one, and this is for reflection. At the end of each week, ask me 3 questions. What are your wins? What were your lessons? And what will you do differently? Huge. So if you use nothing but these 5 prompts, you'd already be running at a higher level. So let's talk about some real world examples now from my life. Now, when I wrote my book, The AI Business Coach for Entrepreneurs, I didn't sit down with a blank page. I used AI to brainstorm structures, refine frameworks, and test my ideas before they hit the page. Now, when I create content for this channel, I'll draft my raw thoughts and then I'll run them through AI for sharpening. It doesn't replace me, it multiplies me. Now, when I'm planning marketing campaigns, I'll ask AI to outline 3 approaches, then I'll choose the best one and execute faster than if I tried to figure it out all on my own. Now, when I want to reflect at the end of each week, I literally have AI coach me. I'll say, give me 3 questions to review my week. That practice alone has saved me from repeating mistakes and forced me to celebrate wins I might have ignored. This isn't theory. This is how I use AI every single day. Now, I do want to talk about the limitations that you need to know about AI. You know, AI isn't magic. If you use it lazily, you'll get shallow answers. Here are 3 limitations you need to know. It lacks context unless you provide it. So always feed it details about your situation. It doesn't know your preferences. You have to train it by giving it feedback. and it won't hold you accountable. That's still on you. But you can build accountability prompts into your workflow. Remember, AI is a tool. You are the driver. If you use it intentionally, it becomes unstoppable. Now, how I personally use AI as my coach, I don't overcomplicate this with a stack of apps that I don't use. I keep it simple. Here's how I use AI as my 24/7 coach. Content creation. I feed AI my rough drafts for videos, emails, and posts. It helps me to sharpen the message and organize my ideas so I can produce faster. Helps me with my strategic thinking when I'm facing a big decision. I'll ask AI to outline multiple paths, list the pros and the cons, and expose blind spots. I use it to help me build out systems and SOPs. If I'm building a new process, I'll draft it with AI. It gives me a 70 to 80% head start, and then I refine it. Helps me with my accountability and reflection. Like each week, I'll have AI prompt me with reflection questions. This forces me to pause, to capture lessons and reset for the week. This is why I feel AI feels like a real true coach. It adapts to me. It's available anytime, and it makes me sharper. And so why is this an unfair advantage? Most entrepreneurs are still debating whether AI is worth it. The top performers are already using it. They're building faster. They're making decisions faster. They're adapting faster. And in business, speed wins. Every hour you spend stuck, someone else is moving forward. AI eliminates stuck. It turns confusion into clarity, and it turns obstacles into strategies, and it does it instantly. That's why using AI as your 24/7 coach isn't optional anymore. It's essential. Now, here's the big takeaway. You don't need to wait for permission. You don't need to wait for the perfect time. You can start using AI today as your 24/7 business coach. Define the role, clarify your goals, build feedback loops, and use prompts that I just gave you. The future doesn't belong to the smartest. It belongs to the fastest learners. And AI is the tool that makes learning and execution faster than ever before. Now, if this video gave you clarity, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I release new videos like this every week on business, AI, performance, and productivity. My mission is simple. It's to help you to think bigger, execute faster, and to perform at your best. So hit subscribe. Check out my book, The AI Business Coach for Entrepreneurs, on Amazon now, and I'll see you on the next video.